Welcome back to Homie House, everybody. I'm your host, Gare, and this is Rec. And today, we got our most anticipated guest yet. We finally got the CRONIN episode. Everybody's been waiting for it.
0 people have been waiting.
No, man. I know I've been waiting for it. If I can get my own history with CRONIN, CRONIN was like the first good player I ever played. And I remember,
The only good player.
What?
The only good player.
Oh, yeah, sure. I remember, like, standing in my kitchen after playing friendlies with you and being like, do I really want to play this fucking game?
Oh, in the old house?
Yeah. I was like, man, this is, I can't even take a stock.
For, what, in Smash 4?
Remember, it was like when Dave came back from college, he made us all play Melee. And then Lil Ray called you to come over, and you were destroying us. And I was like, damn, Ice Climbers versus Luigi.
It's rough.
Yeah, I just couldn't do it. Still can't do it, historically. Still can't do it. So how did you start getting into Melee?
So, it goes a while back. So I got into fighting games in general in, like, 2010.
Okay.
Well, I'd grown up with young Ray, Lil Ray, which was fucking awful. But, no, I can remember playing Smash 64 before, like, PM Kinuba.
Oh, shit.
So, like, we grew up playing a game we were really into was, if you remember, Marvel vs. Capcom.
Oh, yeah, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was my shit.
So we played one on, we talked about the Dreamcast earlier. Right?
Yeah.
Then we had 2 on PS2, and then when I got a 360, it was on Xbox Live Arcade.
Oh.
So then I was looking at it got discontinued like a year after, and then you could not buy the game until they released it on the Switch, like,
a month ago? Yeah.
So, like, a decade, you could not legally buy that game.
Yeah, I have a fake copy myself here in the Dreamcast, a replica copy on eBay, you know.
But, so I was looking at the achievements for the game, and it was like, do like a 300-hit combo. And I'm like, how the fuck do you do this? Because, like, we're just, like, picking random characters and just, hitting the PS2 controller.
Yeah.
And then, learned about tournament. I'm like, wow, we're just totally playing this game completely fucking wrong. But
not doing infinite combos?
Yeah, exactly. But... yeah, so I started watching, like, tournaments and shit online for, like, Marvel, and then I got into, like, Street Fighter.
Marvel.
Yeah, and then, like, Soul Calibur and Tekken.
Oh, yeah.
And then, so basically, if it was on Xbox Live Arcade, I downloaded it. So, like, Street Fighter 2, like, the first, like, the Mortal Kombat original trilogy. So I would just play online. So then fast forward to college, Smash 4 comes out.
Yeah.
And none of my high school friends played anything other than, like, Call of Duty or, like, Halo Reach.
Yeah.
So then they're all playing Smash 4, and I'm just because they have no fucking clue how to play the game.
Yeah.
So I remember I picked Puff, and I would just, like, run up and rest, and they're like, what the fuck is going on? So then we started playing on the bridge at IPFW between, like, Walb and the library. And that's where I met Sam. Shout out to Sam. And Ori. And then Ori was the first person to ever just beat my ass.
Beat your ass? Okay, full circle.
Yeah, and then, then I started working for the Tin Caps. I met Drake there before I ever went to a weekly.
Oh.
Which was,
Shout out Drake?
Yeah, exactly. Shout out T-masa with the Zin pouches.
Yeah, not the rapper.
Yeah, but, so then I went to my first weekly in, like, 2016, and then, it's just been a wrap.
Did you go to that first Fort Con before you went to the weeklies, or?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I got 4th, and I was like, hell yeah. No, I thought it was the shit.
Is that the one I was at too?
That
was the year after. Did you go to both of the early ones?
Wasn't the first one at IPFW? Because I know there was one at the Grand Wayne Center. And
that was the fourth.
And I also got 4th at that one.
Yeah, okay. Because I remember you playing Smash 4 then, you were playing Mewtwo. And you're fucking cooking me and you're like doing this shit.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
And then I took one game and I was like, yes!
Yeah, because I know there was one at... I forget what the tournament was even called, but there was one at IPFW.
IPFW Throwdown or Beatdown? Throwdown. I'm pretty sure
it's like Smashdown.
Yeah.
I think it was like...
So when it was IPFW.
Yeah, like 2015. I think the game wasn't even a year old when that tournament happened. But,
so... When did you start playing Melee?
I
Have you always
Like-
kind of played it, or?
Yeah, because I mean, I'm pretty sure we probably got it at launch. I would have been 5 when it came out.
Yeah, 2000.
But I never like competitive. Probably like the first weekly was probably summer of 16.
Was it Escape?
Yeah, it was Escape.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was cool with Sam, and he's like, "Hey, just show up." And then I was like, "Oh shit, Ori's here too." So, and then I ran into, if you remember, do you remember Travis and Luke? They were the twins.
Yeah.
So
Beach
I
player.
met them like. They might not even remember, but I remember meeting them in like a daycare before before like school even began.
What?
It was crazy. And then Travis was in. I remember Travis was in like my 2nd grade class, and I remember talking to him about Melee at lunch. He taught me how to do the last event match.
That's what's
It
up.
was crazy, yeah.
Event
And then, like,
match.
Yeah, and then like 2016, we just bumped into. I'm like, holy shit, it's Travis, dude! Like, it's Luke and Travis.
You
Like, holy
still
shit.
exist.
Yeah. So, yeah, I remember. So at the first IPFW one for Smash 4, I remember I lost to this one dude who played Mario, and his tag was Zero Zen, and he was, if you remember, Ty
Yeah.
was his like roommate, but he was like the
Really fucking
Smash
good.
4 Rodney, like he was
Yeah.
rank 1 in Indiana, and I'm like, all right, so if he's the only one that beat me, I'm basically the shit. And then I remember I went to, it was the only time I ever traveled. I went to Elkhart with if you remember my friend Juan, I don't know if you ever met Juan.
I'm not sure.
With Juan, Ori, and I think Dylan was also there, and I just got my shit rocked. And I'm like, what life is horrible.
Was that for Smash 4?
Mm-hmm. And Melee. I got shit on by, I think Dylan actually. No, that was my first out of region Melee tournament, and I remember round 1 I played O'Reilly.
Falcon.
And he beat the shit out of me.
You know, at the first throwdown that I went to for IPFW, there was only 2 people that showed up in our pool or whatever, so I made it to like the top bracket.
Oh yeah.
And I played O'Reilly first. And like I took like the first stock with just Popo, and he was like, "Wow, you're really good." I was like, I just started playing Melee like a month ago, but I was playing Smash 4 for a while, you know.
Yeah. No, that's cool. Dude. Yeah, he was I
He's
remember
really
he
nice,
was. I remember he came to one. I think it was O'Reilly. He came to one IPFW tournament because
Yeah, he lost.
Yeah, and then he lost to Rodney.
Rodney.
Yeah, but he was. I think it was actually probably immediately after that. Then he was. He and Ori were gonna go outside and smoke, and I forget his name, but he was like the TO for a while. Not strong, but like the guy that
it was
helped
like James or something.
Yeah.
Malcolm.
No, James was actually with the high school. James.
Yeah. Also, yeah.
But he. No, it was some other dude that like helped us get the
His
venue.
brother, I was actually friends with. His name's Zach Malcolm.
I've never met him.
Yeah.
But
I didn't know they were related until you started doing the tournament thing. I was like, oh, wait a minute.
But yeah, whoever that dude was like, it's a, IPFW is a smoke-free campus. You can't do that. And O'Reilly's like, I'm gonna smoke. They just went outside and smoked.
Yeah, I remember, as Rec would say over here, he'd be smoking those cigarettes down in his car and coming right back into the weeklies. Yeah, and then I'd practice Samus tech skill, and I would blow everybody away.
We love you, John.
Yeah.
Sorry you couldn't make it.
So, when was the first time you played Samus?
I actually started out as a Samus man.
Oh.
Like, no joke. I was
Oh,
hoping
yeah.
we could talk to John about
Yeah.
the the ins and outs of everything Samus. But,
Yeah,
no, I remember it was one of the first ones I played. I actually did play Samus, and then Matt beat me.
Oh.
Not Hefty Peck. Blitzkrieg.
Blitzkrieg.
Now
Jafar.
Now Jafar.
Matt the homie.
Yeah. But that was revenge for my brother buying the DDR cabinet from Putt Putt. Did you hear that story?
What?
Matt and his
Oh,
cousin
yeah,
used to go to
yeah.
Putt Putt off the CityLink bus.
Yeah, and then
he showed up one day and
It was
wasn't
gone
fucking
because
there.
Lil Ray bought the whole case.
Shut up, Matt. Shout out to Matt. He's a cool guy.
Yeah, we love Matt.
But
So, like, why did you choose to main Luigi then?
I remember I
Or
watched.
okay, let's get it
Yeah, you're good.
straight. Are you a dual main now?
What's up, boys?
Oh, what the?
What's going, man? What's up? John, what the hell happened to you? Jesus Christ, get this guy a cheeseburger. I'm
this
gonna
guy-
move you over
get
here,
this
buddy. Go on, take a seat.
Yeah, cop a squat.
Oh shit, are we doing a... Oh, okay,
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Alright,
Yeah,
we're
oh,
doing
my
that.
God.
Damn.
Oh, it was.
Damn.
This was Schedule.
So shit, what's up?
Oh, I guess
Good.
we got a little Ray here to make sure that Cronin's not telling any lies.
No,
There's no cap in my voice.
No
I'm
cap.
about to put him in check right now.
Speaking of putting people in check, I think you got some fighting back to do, since we've talked so much about you on the podcast.
Oh, yes. Yes. So, I got a list of grievances. Let me say.
All right.
So, first off, Paps. He's been talking
Paps.
shit. Paps has been talking shit about the
that
event
Venmo
match,
money match.
speed run money match. So, next homie house.
All right.
It'd take me maybe 50 minutes.
I was about to
Paps,
ask.
Okay.
Probably 2.5
I was about to
hours.
ask, how long does that take?
Like, I think the world record's like 30 something.
Okay.
Like 35 minutes.
Is it like the used puff or some shit?
Yeah, it would be. I mean, yeah, like if you can, you just rest.
Okay.
But how else do I-
Is wobbling legal in speed running?
yeah, but it's too slow.
Yeah.
I mean, what are they going to do? Ban you from the You're not at a tournament. It's
Yeah.
just-
Yeah.
Have you ever done a speed run for all at 51?
I used to just sit there and do it.
Oh.
For real?
Yeah,
I don't believe you. That's one of the things I'm here to check you on. I don't really believe that you don't have the skill.
So did you guys? When did you guys get a GameCube?
Oh shit.
Probably for Christmas.
Yeah, I think it was a Christmas gift.
Did you guys fight over it all the time?
Yeah, for sure. We were young, bro. Yeah, like super young.
So when did it come out?
2001.
Yeah.
It wasn't really a launch title.
I was in like
Like a
third
month?
grade in 2001, I think, or two.
I think it was close to a launch title, but don't quote me on that.
Yeah.
The GameCube was always in my room, for sure.
It was.
So is that why you're so much better of a Marth player?
Yeah. So like I was coming downstairs and I heard you talking about who you play in Melee. So you play what?
Oh,
Or who?
I played. Okay, so
Who do you main?
I played Luigi for like 8 years, which I remember picking up Luigi because I'm like, all right, I'm gonna be different.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be just another fox. And then I'm like, wow, this was the worst.
You're
time
different in a
investment
really
of my
bad way.
life. I could have been different by just winning.
Yeah.
Like I could have picked a good character and just won at the time.
I noticed you've been playing Marth more.
Yeah, and it sucks.
But here's what I'm saying. Like I play Marth and I was getting some clout off that, and you were just trying to jack my clout off Marth. Like
I always say he plays like he just took the plastic off. he turned the game on like the game was released and he plateaued as soon as he turned. Like he's not improved.
that's not accurate.
So like how good he is right now, imagine you're 6.
That's not
and you're
accurate.
playing against him. That's what it was like.
I just think that you switched characters to look more like me, and I think the way you got on was very bogus.
I could beat you and Garrett at the same time with the entire cast.
That's probably true.
It's not true. It's not true at all. In fact,
it wouldn't be close.
well, before I came here, I had a conversation with Drake.
And probably a few Zen pouches too.
Yeah, but me and Drake had a conversation on the phone for like 3 hours, and we were talking about this. Whenever
This is a bit.
I'm dead ass serious. Me and Drake were talking, and we came to the same conclusion when we play you in Melee. When we're at an event and we play you in bracket, we both feel like it's like going camping.
Why?
Because every time we play you, you fold like a tent, bro. Every time.
I don't think I've ever
You
lost
fold like
to
a tent.
you. I haven't lost to this dude since I was in elementary school.
Oh.
That's not true.
And I love Drake, but I don't think he's ever beat.
Yeah.
Shout out to Drake.
I fuck with Drake
heavy.
too.
We fuck
I
with
fuck with Drake
now.
too. But
No.
no. Every time there's a Melee event, Drake hits me up and says, "Is your brother going to be there? Because I need to put on a Boy Scout uniform because you fold like a tent." It's like going on a Boy Scout fucking camping
Even if
trip,
I did,
bro.
I don't think you know how to put a tent away.
Oh.
I do because I fold you in bracket every time, bro. And so does Drake. Well,
Damn.
All right, so we're gonna have a show match at the next.
The 3v1, you Drake and me.
Yeah,
You
there we
limit
go.
Drake against me.
I mean, if you were just gonna come on here and lie, bro, we wouldn't have had you.
The set is back there.
I literally
think it's turned
just
on.
We might have to run it in the Patreon episode. Shit.
I would be more comfortable in embarrassing you behind a paywall. I would. It just.
So,
Hey, we're
like,
trying to do a podcast.
Have you guys ever talked about Has Matt ever told you the time where he had to ride the CityLink bus and I fucked him? He brings that up every time, bro. I fucked him.
Yeah, he brings it up all the time too. He's like,
cousin.
me and my cousin,
Him
ride
and
the
his cousin.
CityLink bus.
Him and his cousin.
Anytime he tells the story, he mentions that it's specifically the CityLink bus.
Yeah, that's what he would ride with.
The
his
memory's
cousin.
so vivid. He remembers every detail.
Dude had to play skee ball.
I met Matt when he was like 10. For real, I met him when he was like 10 years old.
Dancing away on that machine.
Thank you, Drake, for the Mr. Fogg pouches. I appreciate you.
Those aren't Zins.
No, they're Mr. Fogg, a gift from T-Masa himself.
T-Masa.
And I'm very grateful.
dude.
T-Masa.
Do you have like one empty pouch or one empty fog to put your nasty ones in?
I put 2 in at once, but I got one stuck.
It's there forever now.
Live on camera, dude.
No,
we'll edit this part out.
It happens a lot more often than you probably think, and usually Drake will help me. He'll fish it out with his tongue.
Oh my god.
Shout out to Drake, dude.
He's definitely talking about the rapper with that one.
No. Our boy T-Masa.
Drizzy with that one.
And here's the thing, bro. I fuck heavy with T-Masa, bro. He's my boy, straight up. He's my dude.
Well, if you had to pick a Fort Wayne favorite player,
Oh, it's Toast.
Toast?
It's Toast with that one.
I can see that.
Shit.
Toast is dope.
Toast is the GOAT.
His fox is
Toast,
crazy.
I think Toast
for sure.
is easily the most talented player.
Most talented
like
player?
easily.
Okay.
Rod's good, but he's all work ethic. Toast is pure talent. I think Toast would Toast could. I think he has the most potential. He could go the furthest.
So you're saying Homie House should sponsor Toast?
No, he should sponsor Dylan.
Oh, okay.
He's the most deserving. He's
Yeah.
put the most time in the. He's been playing
Most time effort, he knows
But
the most.
Toast is my
crazy.
favorite. Get honorable mention to Dave Mac and Cheese.
Mac and Cheese.
He's playing Falcon, and his 3 practice partners
D-Mac.
were a fucking Icy's, a Luigi, and then
DK, I'm DK now.
No, just you in general.
Yeah, just having to play against Lil Ray,
And he's stuck with the
Luigi,
game.
and Ice Climbers, and he's still trucking.
Yeah.
D-Mac playing in 2024.
Like, I fuck with D-Mac. He's my homie. You know what I'm saying? But, like, you guys wonder why he hasn't had an episode yet. You know what I'm saying?
He's got to get out of the swimming pool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't get him out of the hot tub when he gets here. He just smells the chlorine,
The only-
hops right in.
So why? I'm not even gonna ask.
The only
Actually,
episode-
It's not a podcast.
My wife brought up today, she said that we should do a podcast in the hot tub and call it a hot pod.
and do it with Dave.
Yeah.
It's got to be with Dave.
We should be with
We're
Dave.
We're pouring in just
We
gallons.
couldn't get him
just
out of the water.
Dave is taking the chlorine. He's guzzling it by the gallon.
We'll buy some extra ones and just have
Yeah.
them lined up right
Dude, he would suck those dry in the first 5 minutes, bro.
Suck those.
And then he would be asking
Jesus.
your wife to get more.
Well, please just
Yeah.
Uber some more chlorine.
But let's keep it real. The only episode Dave will ever have on anything is on cuckold cleanup, dude. That's the only thing he would ever be on, bro. I fuck with him. He's my boy, but I'm just keeping it real, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not even gonna ask.
Yeah, let's.
I'm just saying.
So anyway, I've been playing Luigi since.
Who's going
The second bullet point, dude.
So who do you play?
No.
Oh
I
man,
remember. Yeah, so I show up because I used to play Sheik.
you played Sheik?
Yeah.
I don't remember that ever.
Played Sheik?
I
Because
do.
as a little kid, I would play Young Link.
I just think you're captain.
And then I
for
would
the
play
pod.
Sheik. Yeah, no, I used to play Sheik all the time.
I don't believe you.
And then, yeah, because you met my friend Ron, right?
Yeah,
It's like when he would come through, I'd play Sheik.
He was in town a couple weeks ago, actually.
Yeah. And
We played some 64 remix.
He got shit on. I shit on him on Melee, but
64 remix is fun.
it is a fun game. You can play as the piano from Mario 64.
What?
Yeah, the piano guy.
I played a couple rounds with you, and I remember I took a couple games off.
Yeah,
of 64.
he did.
I didn't even play 64.
That was right when I just got out.
Just
I-
saying,
It's a
too,
shit
yeah.
game, dude. I hate that game.
it's whack. It's crazy.
trash.
There's
stuck in his stud, but-
there's a beauty to it though.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's definitely busted, but like I have a lot of hours on 64.
So is Melee.
Yeah.
It's different. Just like that Fox character, just can shine you right off stage.
Yeah.
Cheap nasty.
I think we should have a shine limit and a laser limit. I don't know.
Rodney would quit.
No, dude. I think
That'd make it
Matt
better.
talked about it. Yeah, like Rodney because people bitched so much that he was shooting lasers, so he's like, all right, I'm not going to shoot lasers, and he got better.
Yeah,
and then you're like, you want him to shoot lasers.
Yeah, he was beating people, and then afterwards telling them, "Did you notice I didn't laser?"
Rod, have I ever told you the first time like I really interacted with Rod?
No.
So it was one of the first weeklies, not the first, but it was like maybe the second or third, where they did low tiers, and I picked Roy, and he played Ness, and he will probably dispute this, but I beat him.
Ooh.
I beat him in the bracket. But what was weird is like I don't know if he just lost because before we even started playing he was fucking pissed, and he's like anytime I got a
he's
hard
always
knockdown,
pissed.
Yeah, he's usually pissed.
He always looks angry.
He's grumpy. He looks angry, but he's never.
I fuck with him, but he's always angry, bro.
But he's like anytime I got a hard knockdown, he's like I'm just gonna roll in every time, and I would just forward smash him, and he died at like 50 from Roy. But so after I beat him, like. The tournament ended. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I'm gonna go money match people. I'm like, I'm gonna try to at least get my entry fee back.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, Rodney, he wasn't that good.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, we did the same. We did the same matchup, Roy Ness, and he beat the shit out of me. So I'm like, fuck. So then I'm like, all right, let's do a Roy Ditto. And then he beat the shit out of me.
Oh no!
Fuck. And then I'm like, all right, surely he won't beat me in the Luigi Ditto. And then he beat the shit out of me in the Luigi Ditto. I'm like, all right, dude, this dude's so good.
I've gotta.
How much money do you think you gave him?
I gave him $3.
$3?
But afterwards, I'm like, all right, it's all good. So I fist bumped to my left, and like I got back to my grandma's house. And in the time I drove home, he added me to the Fort Wayne like group chat, and he's like, yeah, I just beat Cronin 3 times, one of which was a Luigi Ditto. He went home right after, probably to go cut himself. And I'm like, who the fuck is this dude?
We're gonna have to believe that.
Like, God damn, what the fuck, dude?
You can't be mad at the dude if he's speaking facts, though.
Rod, hey, he got me, dude. Rod got me.
Yeah.
Fair and square.
Fair and square.
I've got a story about the first time I had an interaction with Rodney. The first time I ever played him was when it happened, but I was at the setup waiting, and he comes up, and he's like, he has like one of those splitters for a headphone.
I think I know
so
what
he's
that's
like unplugging the stuff from the TV to hook it up, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, bro, I am not gonna fucking win this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, I'm fucked if he takes it that seriously.
He's like, don't even bother.
Don't even bother.
Yeah, I seen that happen. I'm just like, I'm screwed, bro. Like,
yeah, I recently looked into like getting a splitter and stuff, and I was like, man, I just look like such a fucking.
Yeah,
you look
it's like you'll probably win, but like
yeah. If they have it provided, I'll use it. But I'm gonna wait until I get a little better to do that.
We need to check the inside of Rodney's controller. I think he has a macro to do like a 1-button short hop laser, bro. Because it's like
but he doesn't need. He still wins.
No, but here's what I'm saying. Like, there's times where I'll be getting a good combo on him, and then he shoots me once for a hot mix-up, and I don't like it, bro.
Because a good combo. What's that? You walked up and hit a button.
I walked up with the C-stick with Mark.
God, you see that?
Yeah. And then he lasers me, and then I lose the stock off a laser. And I just think he has something in his controller where he can do it with one button. That's the way I feel.
Alright, so you're calling out Rodney.
Well, here's the thing, bro. I call out Rodney every time we have an event or a weekly, so there's nothing new there.
There's nothing new.
I call him out on Melee in general, bro.
There was a point where he was playing...
Rodney, that's
he
what
was
I call him.
playing Rodney at one of the homie houses, like at your old house, and you went to Pokefloats for whatever, and he took the first stock, and I took a picture of the screen. So it's like, I've got a picture of him with a lead on Rodney, and I'm like...
I actually did something similar, and this was very recently.
What's that?
You were on stream at that one weekly.
Oh, I do remember that. Yeah. I was on stream with Rodney. On stream with Rodney. Yeah. I don't think he actually cheats. I just think he plays in a very underhanded manner. You know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with him as a person, but
we just frown on the way Rodney.
Yeah, I mean, I chill with him. I would share his in pouch with him. Like, I put it in my mouth a little bit, and then I let him.
All right, anyways,
he would probably let you do it too. Rod's down for anything.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. I'm just saying, I just think he plays in a way that's just kind of like it's just disrespectful to the game. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you already know it's fuck Rodney for life. You know.
Yeah. No, I mean, I fuck with him, but if I play him on Melee, bro, if I play him in Melee, it's on site, bro.
All right, so the Fort Wayne scene. we've been having some bigger tournaments with, Afterburner and FortCon and the Works. And
I didn't go to that one.
Where the hell were ya? Did you go to any of them?
With the Works, so I got a funny story about the Works. So that day I was hanging out with my girlfriend.
Oh,
you ain't got no girlfriend.
I did, but what's funny
That's cap right there.
Actually, it was her coworker's birthday.
Oh, coworker.
Yeah.
Not
And
me.
it wasn't you.
Yeah.
But no, it was her.
I'll hang out with people.
It was her coworker's birthday, and I was like, "All right, yeah, cool. I'll come show you. It's a nice guy." So like
It's a hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it was him and like 6 other people, plus us 2. And we go to the Electric Works, and we got like ice cream and like they got drinks and shit. I'm like, yo, this place is cool as fuck. So we leave, and I check to see how like all my friends did at the tournament, the Works, and I didn't put 2 and 2 together until I got home. But like the tournament was there, and I showed up, but I didn't know it was there.
I parked and I was completely lost, and I walked around for like 20 minutes trying to find some nerds to follow, because that's usually what I do. And
Naturally.
I'm just like, I have no idea where I'm at. And then finally somebody came out and got me.
Did you? Didn't you do commentary?
Yeah, I did commentary with Toast.
Because
Your
Javi
favorite.
said, he was like, yo, I go to his stream sometimes. He's doing commentary. I'm like, yeah, Garrett's a cool dude.
Yeah, I was on Cody
He's all right.
Schwab's stream. So there was like 300,
shit.
400 people. And me and Toast were commentating and stuff. And then I said something about being on Cody's channel. And Toast was like, we're on Cody's channel. And I was like, yeah.
Toast, dude. All right, I take it back.
It was really funny. But yeah, no, Toast is great.
Toast is good.
Dude, last weekly I went to a weekly for the first time in like 2 weeks or 2 months or so.
2 months, yeah.
And he was talking about going back to school. So I taught him algebra for half an hour.
Oh, jeez.
He was like, yo, I'm nervous about math. So I taught him math, like doing like practice problems with him for like 30 minutes. And then
Yeah.
after we're done, he goes, hey, thanks, Rodney. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? He like thanked Rodney after I just helped him for 30 minutes on algebra.
Well, maybe Rodney did it in 5 minutes.
No, he was recording, making fun of him.
Oh.
I was like, what the fuck, dude?
That's funny as fuck.
The only game I ever took off Toast was the first time I met him, and then I never took a game off him again.
I beat Toast once before he got really good.
What?
And then afterwards, he hugged me.
What? All right, explain.
I just beat the shit out of him. Dude.
At IPFW?
Yeah,
or?
IPFW.
Okay.
And then I got him hooked on Bowser Dittos, and I beat the shit out of him every time.
I was going to ask
Undefeated
you.
on Bowser
That's your other main character, really. We'll all be playing Seton, and then I fucking see Cronin over there. Money on top of the CRT fucking Bowser.
Well, I asked Rod to do the money match, and he said no, only for $10,000.
$10,000?
And then I said, okay, and he backed out.
What?
So, next homie house.
Oh.
The $10,000 money.
All right, well, we got 2 more homie houses this year. We're going to have to split some of these events up. We're just going to have the Cronin
the event
show.
match.
Yeah.
The fucking Bowser Ditto.
So who else is on your hit list? Dylan.
Dylan's on he's been ducking me in Street Fighter.
Oh.
I beat the shit out of him. So I beat him in Street Fighter 2.
Okay.
I beat him in Clay Fighter. No, I won him in Street Fighter 4.
Clay Fighter 64?
On Super Nintendo or 64?
Super Nintendo.
Okay. That game sucks. But.
It's a terrible game, but yeah, I'll beat the shit out of
I've never
Dylan.
seen that.
Next homie house.
You got to bring the console for that one.
It's on PS4. I got it.
Okay.
We're gonna spend more time on the side events.
Yeah,
than
the side of the actual
bracket.
tournament. Dude.
Yeah.
Just
I'm not even
I'm
not even gonna stream the main bracket. It'll happen. It'll just be at the
in
back.
the back where you just stream.
Be like, hey, we need this set up for event mode match. You can get up.
Dude, I lose like all 3 things. Pabs, fucking Garrett, or not Garrett. Pabs, Dylan, and Rod just run a train on me, dude.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Oh God. What about Samus? God, John, all right.
John, come on.
John's over there sleeping.
Yeah.
John's taking.
Ever since I moved him, bro.
He said, what about the Samus Ditto? Would you be interested in money matching then?
Yo,
The
John,
homie house?
next homie house, $100.
Oh,
First to
all right. All right. You better bring a lot of money.
Yeah. Well, you saw me at the last homie house with the.
Oh, yeah.
that shit.
With the homie house champion with all the racks.
resident homie house. I think, actually, no joke. I think I have the most homie house victories.
Oh, you are
Like back in the day, like before anyone showed up. Really, I'd be like Strawn with taps and Grant.
So yeah, to give some context, Homie House used to be a weekly in 2017, and every now and then I'd do like $25 prize pot, and we'd get Rodney and Jafar and then to come, but most of the time it'd always just be like me, the Zoop Troop, CRK, and then fucking Cronin would show up, whoop all our asses.
I'd come through from the Tin Caps, dude.
Yeah.
Shit, go to Taco Bell.
Yeah. Everybody would always hit up the Wendy's that was right in front of my house.
I did that every time, bro.
That's where, like, right across the street was where Matt worked at Pizza Hut.
Yeah, and he came with the Pizza Hut shirt for one day.
For like 2 shifts.
Yeah.
And he had to drink 2 Mountain Dews at the same time.
Good times.
Shout out to Matt, I love him.
Yeah, we love Matt.
He's okay. No, I'll cover him.
You'd steal his dance machine again if you could.
Yeah. That's crazy how I met him when he was like 10. Like I met him, like I was in high school and I met him.
Pino?
Yeah, him and Pino, yeah. Pino's an interesting guy.
That's his cousin.
Very, very intelligent. I'll say that. Like he made like some homebrew like games and shit on NES. He made like his own Tetris game.
I think Rex's brother does something similar to that.
Oh, for real?
He works on some sort of game programming.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's correct.
He made his own game?
Yeah.
Alright, I could probably beat him.
It was like a. I remember it was a Tetris clone that was really good. I think he got like a cease and desist actually because because it was so popular. Yeah.
Wow.
It was like
Matt's gonna be like, yo, that never happened.
This went down like when I was in high school. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's actually wild.
So I'm gonna set up all these events just like Cronin versus Pabst, this Rodney versus Cronin money match, and then you're gonna be like, actually, I'm not showing up.
Yeah. I decided not to go through with it.
I'm gonna make like all these flyers and everything.
The tournament's called the Cronin Gauntlet. Hey guys, I'm hanging with my girl that day. So.
Sorry guys. It's just like
coworker's birthday. Dude.
It's just like the Plup Gauntlet that they have every now and then, where he plays like 3 people back to back. It'll just be like that.
I've never even seen that.
What?
I don't watch anything Melee.
One year, yeah, I know, right? One year I went to CEO. They had like Plup versus Mewtwo King, Plup versus Cody Schwab, and then Plup versus Hungrybox was the last one, and Plup won all of them.
Damn.
Really?
And then there was another online one, and it was like Plup versus AMSA, 1st to 25. Do you want to guess what the score was?
What?
Was it 25-0?
It was 25-2.
Who lost?
AMSA lost.
Wow.
Plup just fucking chain grabbed the shit out of him. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a rough match. That actually is because he has the chain grab.
Samus does pretty well against Yoshi. I think it's even.
Man, who gives a shit?
I think Samus Yoshi is fun to see every now and then,
Yeah, I like Yoshi. I love Samus too. I'm bummed out John's not here. Like, I actually do really like Samus. It's a lot of fun.
He was here until I moved him. I think he's over there. He feels the type of
John just has, responsibility. And he's a dad, I get it.
Yeah.
He's got to be responsible.
Imagine that, having responsibilities to be a dad.
Being a dad. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
That'd be so weird. Anyway,
it would be weird to have responsibilities. I don't really have any. I did have a job, but I got hit by a drunk driver. Now my legs are metal and I can't work. At least for right now. But,
when did this happen? No, dude, what's funny is he went into surgery and me and my whole family went to get Culver's, dude.
Yeah, I was going into surgery to get metal part in my legs. And he's going to get ice cream, dude.
Nah, custard.
Well, I mean, it was
the
right
same
there.
thing.
It's right across the street from Parkview. Of course, you gotta. It's right there.
Yeah, we walked there.
I'm a spacey in real life because my shit's metal.
But you played Donkey Kong.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
I feel like my day one Donkey Kong would just crush any of your characters.
It's not gonna happen, bro.
All right, so
next homie.
So the final event is gonna be the brotherly battle of DK Ditto.
Yeah, but here's what I'm saying, bro. Like, if I were to face you in a Ditto with DK, bro, like, you fold like a dish rag, bro. You are.
It was a 10.
You're soft as cotton, bro. Soft as cotton. softer than cotton, just like Voorhees.
So you don't watch Melee at all?
No, not really anymore.
So you used to?
Because a lot of the players I really liked ended up getting redacted. If you know.
Oh, okay.
You fuck with Mango?
Yeah, he's cool.
So who do you think the GOAT is? Mango, Armada, or Hungrybox?
Or somebody else of your choice?
I think he's
Mewtwo King? That's a respectable
He's bald.
answer, you know.
He's a cool guy.
He did it, you know,
He's good.
He's a
a
good
long
dude.
time ago.
And I really like Chillin', dude.
I love Chillin'.
Chillin's
dude.
cool as fuck.
Chillin's like my favorite commentator, and then like him and Lovage are probably like my two favorite commentators.
Nothing just he's washed up.
Yeah, I haven't seen Lovage since fucking probably one of the last Smash Summits or something. It's been
But yeah.
missing.
And then I liked I won't even say his name. Fuck him. He's redacted.
Was it Melee player?
Yeah.
Huh.
He's a really good Bowser player.
Oh, I wouldn't know that. I don't think.
Yeah, who even cares?
Who even cares?
As Rob would say, who gives a shit?
So
People on the internet, that's all. But they're not real because most of them are bots. Well,
Yeah.
true.
Like all your views.
yeah.
Anyway, what were we
Yep.
Do,
All 200 of them, baby.
So
You got to pay out $200 for all that.
and a company in China to boost his shit. So do you plan on mainly playing Marth now, or who do you?
Just when I show up, like, I'll play Marth and then lose, and I'm like, alright, I'll just go Luigi.
Yeah.
Slow comeback and then still lose.
What stages do you like to play for each character? I mean, you'd still lose, but
I don't like, there's not a stage I'm like, fuck, I hate this stage.
Really?
I like Yoshi's because it's small. I guess I don't like Battlefield because there's some, like, TVs where I can't see.
Yeah.
Like, it's so
I
dark.
can see that.
But
Sometimes on FD, the fucking background freaks me out when I'm like trying to do shit. I'm like,
like
doing a handoff,
vibrates,
and then
yeah.
it like the switches from like black to white. And I'm like, what the fuck?
yeah, no, it's daunting, definitely.
I try to avoid Dreamland personally because, like, if I smoke a lot of Kush, I feel like the tree is trying to talk to me, like it's
You ever
like saying
see
shit
the,
to me.
You ever see the Marth glitch where his, like, move doesn't exist?
No,
Where, like, if you, like, time it right when he blinks, the tree, his, like, if you do, like, an up tilt, his arm will just, like
Oh,
he'll
I
do
didn't
the
know that.
animation, but there's no actual hitbox.
that's weird.
What?
Crazy. Yeah,
I
it's
didn't know
crazy.
that.
I've never heard that.
I'm gonna call Cat, but
No, it's really.
We're talking. What's good?
It's super. Like, you could.
You
play
gotta.
with it.
So you're gonna sit there in front of the TV, wait for it to blink.
Yeah. I think it has something to do with blinking, but that may have been bullshit. But if you do it at, like, the right time.
I'll double check with Drake, see if that's true.
Yeah, T-masa would know.
Man,
Yeah, he would
gives
know.
a shit?
He has a degree in, like, electrical engineering and shit. He's smart, and that's why he does
Shout out
these. Yeah,
Drake's a cool guy.
Drake is a real one.
Yo, you know who you gotta have on that? I was about to say
Zoop, yeah,
You
we're
gotta
gonna have to
pull
go.
him out of retirement, get him out of his fucking kitchen.
We gotta get Zoop here, bro.
We were talking about getting James on, and then we'll have Zoop, and then it will be like the
Full
whole
set,
trip.
yeah.
We'll have
The
episode.
whole Zoot trip.
Well, I guess there's like two Ians.
Yeah.
Miami and Corn.
Yeah.
So I'm always just like in Ian, whichever one shows up. You know
What about? Oh, you guys already had Drew, Al.
Drew, Al. Paps is a good time.
I fuck with Paps so heavy, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember I came home from work one time, and, like, someone was parked in my driveway, and I'm like, who the fuck is here? So I asked my mom, I'm like, who's here? Because he was hanging out with you.
Yeah.
And my mom was like, Pappy? I'm like, oh shit.
Because he introduced himself to my parents as Paps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was like, it was like 10 years ago.
It was a
Like
couple years ago,
2016 or some shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, 8 years ago. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I remember we had like one tournament at your parents' old house.
Yeah.
I remember that now.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Probably on that one too, but I don't know.
Paps is really good at Melee too. Like, I feel like if he really tried, like, he could, like, beat some really good people. You know what I'm saying?
And then
That was good.
he's also really good at RuneScape too. You seen his foot pedal
Yeah.
flicker?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got
he's
like,
in that deep.
oh yeah, when
He does a lot of raids too.
Yeah, when leagues go on, like him and Robbie and Bard, they all go crazy on that shit.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm just fishing live.
Yeah, I like to skill him too on RuneScape.
That's all I do. It's good.
Just fishing lobs and cutting trees, you know, the way it's supposed to be.
We do need to get Zoop. Like, we need to get the Zoop here.
We're gonna steal him from wherever he lives in Chicago. Get him here.
Zoop used to be, like, I mean, he probably still is. I don't know if he plays. But, like, his Sheik was killer. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think I ever beat Zoop in bracket, ever.
Can't say the same because I've beaten every Sheik in Fort Wayne, but
What about Duff?
I've beaten Duff. Yeah.
He's built like a Diet Coke. Dude. If you know, you know.
Did Duff quit?
Yeah, a long time ago. I think he played Fortnite or something. For a
Yeah,
while.
he streamed Fortnite. I'd look at him.
And then
I'd watch him.
Duff used to be really good.
I seen him randomly at Kroger once.
Yeah.
It was like with this girl, so I didn't want to be like, "Hey,
Hey,
you want to play Ice Climber Chic sometime?"
If,
should've,
if
like,
I seen him, I'd do that.
Yo,
too.
I watch your stream, dude. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
I'm your biggest fan, dude. Remember when you saved my brother's life?
Yeah, dude. He came to like One Hot Sauce weekly.
Yeah.
Like out of nowhere. He had like
Yeah.
really long curly hair.
Yeah, and then didn't Nolan come too?
Yeah.
Yeah, they both showed.
Nolan used to be good.
Yeah.
He was pretty good.
I remember I lost every single set to Nolan, last stock, last hit, like game 5, every single time. It was crazy.
That's consistent.
Yeah.
A few years ago, I guess he was in town for something. Nolan was, and I ran into him at a bar, and he like recognized me. It took me a second to recognize him, and I was like super drunk, and we were like it was cool.
He worked
Because it was
at,
random. It was
he
so
worked
random.
at the Clyde Theater before too, and I'd see him when I'd go see shows there too.
Yeah, yeah, he's tight.
Yeah. Good times, good times.
Yeah, he's dope.
I missed the old homie house. We get like 12 people packed in the crib.
Do you remember I literally had 30 people sign up?
Yeah, you were
And
telling
then
people to leave and
I was
shit.
like, as soon as you're out of bracket, you
Yeah.
have to leave, just, you know.
I think that was the
Like,
time like one of your
cars.
neighbors got pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, everybody better park like way down.
I remember like
Who the fuck is this?
yeah, like one time it was Dennis. He showed up and like he said that somebody like walked out of their house and told him to like move his car, even though it was like a public street.
Yeah.
and like he still moved it.
My
so.
old neighbor was really shitty, but, you know, neighbors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout
Yeah.
out to your old neighbor.
Shout out to my old neighbors. He moved before I moved from that house. So.
Yeah. He was just a hater, bro.
Wouldn't it be crazy if he was my new neighbor
Yeah.
when I moved here? Thought you could get away from the Melee tournaments?
Yeah, no, those were fun because we do like crew battles.
Oh, yeah.
Damn,
Good times.
good time.
I loved crew battles.
Yeah, bro. The crew battles was when I would play my best, bro. Like
You
it's,
got the
Still-
whole
you
squad.
when we did crew battles, bro, I would stack bodies like Tetris, bro. I would stack bodies like a Tetris
in the
game,
same
bro.
way that like you stack the very first block when you turn the game.
No, I would.
It's just wrong, right?
No,
just
like,
well, you
I would
want A,
stack them in
that's
a
as
line.
well as you could
I
do.
would stack them in a line, and they would vanish, and Garrett would say, "Go home." That's what would happen.
Kick him out of the crib.
Like, well, it's not even, you know. He just keeps taking all Rodney stocks.
Yeah.
Even spawn, so.
You go in the bathroom and cry.
So what do you like that's not Melee?
Not
You like
really
other
scared.
games, or do you play music or anything like that?
I was in band for a while in school.
Oh,
but,
yeah?
I mean, right now, game wise,
Clarinet?
hell no. I played sax,
Okay.
and then a little bit of a bass guitar.
Okay.
He's not calling me on any of this made up bullshit, dude.
I just,
I would've done it.
no,
I really
here's what I'm
did
saying.
play it.
I thought it'd be funnier to just have you go and go and go, and then just hit you with one knock down, bro.
Okay, yeah.
So you're not musically talented like Lil Ray on the beat?
I can read music.
Okay. Whoa.
I don't.
I
think
can
he
read a
And
book.
you can read music, but you can't read shit in Melee, bro.
But
Can't read shit. You
Recently-
ain't got reads for anything.
You even got
Recently,
reading glasses. So you
I don't. 2020.
You ain't got shit, bro.
Yeah, what about 2020? Are you saying that you did that?
You stole the election?
Oh no, I was there on Jan. Yeah, I'm gonna just fucking indict myself. But no,
You're probably the person who told Joe Biden to withdraw from the race too. This is
We
what
go
you
from,
did.
so what other games do you play? So do you think the election was stolen? You think, like,
Were you there on 9/11?
I don't even have a fucking full breath in my lungs, dude. And you're like, jeez. But anyway,
You don't have that now.
my my girlfriend and I've been playing the original Silent Hill
Oh,
I shit myself. every time I play it.
PS1?
Yeah. I mean, we're playing it on PS3, but it's it's pretty cool. She's been into Elden Ring too.
Okay.
She's trash. Like I have to watch her play it too, and she's like kills the same crab over and over again. I'm like,
Gotta get that XP.
you're doing it, I guess. Whatever.
It's an open world game, you know. You can farm if you want.
Yeah,
It's just like real life.
but I don't know. I've been off and on with RuneScape since like 2018.
Hell yeah.
Just doing like level 3 free to play.
I remember
scare shit.
you were telling me back at the 2017 homie houses, you're like, I'm gonna make an account in just woodcut.
Yeah, I did,
And you
and
did.
I got 99. I'm like, all right, that's all I wanted to do.
On a free to play world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
That's
I'm
what's
like, well,
All manual with a rune axe. Or
then I'm
some
like,
shit.
all right, well, I had a little bit of money. I'm like, well, I might as well just get cooking too.
Yeah.
And then I did that, and I'm like, I'll just do fire making. It's fine. It's like,
Get all the easy
and then I
ones
did,
out there.
and then I'm like, I'll do crafting. So I did all that, and then I did smithing, and now I'm trying to do fishing.
Hell yeah.
It's,
that's what's
it's an
up.
addiction, yeah.
Mhm.
It's horrible.
That dopamine, that number just keeps going up.
I've been 91 fishing for like 3 months.
So you're still free to play?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hell yeah. That's
Cool.
what's up. I have a free to play Iron Man. I get on, I just, free to play hardcore Iron Man.
So what is a heart like if you die?
Yeah,
it
you
counts
die,
as-
then it turns back into a normal Iron Man.
Oh, okay. So you
Which is a
keep the account.
disgrace to be in the first place.
Yeah, because your high score still exists for hardcore, but you can't improve it.
Yeah,
You
your
die.
name gets crossed out
Yeah.
when you die on the list, and then it stays there.
It makes you look like a
And you
bitch.
just keep dropping in ranks.
Yeah.
It's worse than death.
Does Dave do it?
No.
With a crossed out name.
Oh, you're right. He did have hardcore and it died, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
That's
A lot of RuneScape players will be like, I died because of disconnection.
I don't know if Dave died or not. I mean, if he did.
No, he had one and he died, I remember. It was
Oh.
low level, but
Oh, for real?
Shout out to
nothing,
Dave.
nothing serious.
So who are you trying to get on the podcast?
Okay.
Who's at the top of your list? Is it Rodney? Tell me why it's Rodney.
Oh, man.
You got
that would
Matt.
be a good one. Because we could really press him. Like, we would
You'd
be
have to
arguing,
get Matt
bro.
here too if you did Rod.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm too scared of Rodney, you know? He'll just kill me.
Yeah, because I think
I'm like, hey, Rodney, what do you want to talk about? He'll be like, nothing.
no,
Yeah.
he'll make you watch him play Super Monkey Ball.
Yeah,
He'll,
yeah.
like, watch me get this up there.
Watch me get this PB.
That's something he would do. I think Robbie would be a cool episode.
Yeah.
Robbie, you'd have to get Robbie.
Robbie would be a great episode.
He can tell you have coworkers.
I think a cool episode too was we need me and t-masa like at the same time, and we could just like have a discussion. You know what I'm saying?
Goes in for Zen, bar for bar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Father, forgive me.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
Have you seen that that Jesus shirt where it's like Jesus has risen?
I don't think
Oh
so.
my god. I seen that one in public and I died.
Mr. Christ is funny.
Mr. Christ.
Mr. Christ, yeah.
So, like, how are you gonna let me beat you? You gotta
Garrett,
let me know your
Garrett,
weaknesses.
It'll never happen.
I know. You
Garrett,
gotta give me some pro tip.
I have the spark.
You ain't
I
got
have
shit.
so much talent, but no work ethic.
You don't have
So
shit.
you're just like Toast?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but Toast has just a little more talent,
Just a little more,
and he plays a little bit better.
a little bit better. Okay.
So here's what you got to do: pick an even more gimmicky character.
Oh man.
Pick Donkey Kong.
Is that
Donkey
impossible?
Donkey Kong beats Luigi. Icy's probably do too. I don't know.
No,
I don't know what
Ice
you're
Climbers
doing.
lose to Luigi. It sucks.
I don't. But you got the hammer.
Yeah, I got
You got
two
the
of them.
disjoint. You got a whole other character.
Yeah, but Luigi's Nair breaks out of every single combo.
Just don't overextend. Just hit me once and then back off.
Okay. All right, I'll write that down.
And then if you wobble, I won't even bitch about it.
All right, that'll work. No, I feel like I'm definitely better now than I ever was with wobbling, which is kind of weird. But I don't think I could go back to it because I don't know. It's just,
Yeah.
It's
Because
just
you got so used to not having it. So
yeah.
it's better. It was
And
a
like
clutch.
I'll do it every now and then just to like meme on people and friendlies and shit. But like
They'll be like, hey,
I still like drop the ending, and I'm like, fuck.
That's why I was never afraid to play. Like you get the grab, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm just gonna get out.
Yeah, I would always fuck it up at the end. Like,
So fucked up.
I've lost so many sets to that. It's crazy. So I was actually pretty relieved. I was like, all right, I won't have that happen to me anymore.
Yeah. Because you can do like handoffs. Like,
Yeah.
Isn't it like if you're at the ledge, like certain characters?
If
will
you're
always
at
do
the
same
ledge,
thing?
Nana will always throw forward, so you can always re-grab off of her.
Okay. There you
Yeah.
go.
And then if I get like a handoff in the middle of the stage, she can throw anyway. So I just gotta
Okay,
find like
so
a
it's-
follow-up off of it, and most of them are not that great. Yeah.
And Luigi just.
Yeah,
Sticks his
Luigi
fucking
does a
toe
little
out.
spin move. He goes, woo! They
Oh,
both
no.
go,
Here's what you do: like you're holding your controller, you just hold down.
hold down.
You never get hit.
It-
by
I don't-
It used to crush Matt. It
Yeah.
was the unbeatable move. He couldn't beat it, and then Rob told him, "You just hold down."
Yeah. Crouch canceling just doesn't come naturally to me. I'm not like thinking about it, you know?
Yeah, it's like if you don't have enough time to shield, you might as well just hold down.
That's a good way to look at it. I got my notes, alright. I'm ready to
You just
fuck
don't
you up
even-
next time.
That's what I just get off the ledge, hold down, down smash.
Okay.
But then you'll just down there and kill yourself.
Or at least one of them.
What generation of Pokemon do you fuck with?
1 through 4, the rest suck.
For
Okay,
real?
but which one? You gotta choose one.
Yeah,
They're all the same. In
I know, but you have to choose one. What's your favorite generation?
4,
You fuck
because
with
that got
four?
fleshed out the most.
I
If you really want to, like, in terms of like how the game is played, or like just have like the designs.
So I like the Pokemon the most, probably from Gen 4, but I really like the games from Gen 2 the best. That's how I
2's
see it.
cool.
Gem 2 is probably my favorite.
Gen
Yeah.
2's overrated. It's
Well, I like to play it because you can use it with Pokemon Stadium too.
Oh, yeah.
that,
Yeah.
really dope.
That does increase the value of
Yeah.
Gen 2.
When are they
Like-
gonna do Pokemon Stadium mini games at the next home house? When's that gonna?
You can get surfing. You can teach your Pikachu surf with Pokemon Stadium 1.
yeah,
With one?
If you have
No,
Pokemon,
I've never played like the story modes in either of them.
Yeah,
Because I wanted to get my Pokemon games fixed and do it legitly.
yeah.
It's not even really a story mode. It's just like
Yeah.
you fight the gym leader.
I just didn't want to use the fucking teams they give you.
the preset
Yeah.
Pokemon. It's like
that's why you gotta use your
Charizard with
cartridge.
scratch.
Every time I tried,
You gotta use
I
your
just get
cartridge.
destroyed, yeah. I was like, I'm not gonna do this.
Yeah, Stadium's one of my favorite games. That's probably my favorite game on the 64.
There you go.
There's
To-
no other game that's close on the 64.
To play a Gen 1 or 2 game and pair it with Stadium, it's like a whole new experience. Like you
Yeah.
can get so much, like you get rewarded Pokemon from the 64, and like sometimes they can know moves that they're not normally supposed to, and it's like a huge flex.
I remember seeing Mew on there for the first time when
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
little, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
Yeah.
It's real. It's not under the truck.
Did you ever do the truck thing as a kid?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Me too. I tried it.
Came back from the Safari Zone area, Saffron City. No, wait,
No,
what's
it's Fuchsia.
Fuchsia City.
Yeah.
And then I got the strength from the old man. I went back and I was like, oh, okay, we're getting on the SSN. We use surf and
No.
nothing
The
happened.
truck
bro.
exists.
Yeah.
And then there's just nothing.
It's
fucking
like
there.
the only vehicle in the whole game.
Yeah.
It's like,
there's
why?
like, why would there, like, yeah, like you get a bike.
It's like
That's
all the
it.
people that are on the SSN, they're all getting in that one truck to leave.
Yeah.
It's like the size of the boat.
Yeah. I love Pokemon though.
But yeah, I mean
Me
they're
too.
all good. I played Gen 5 like a year ago. It was
Black
okay.
and white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had it.
Yeah.
I bought it like 10 years ago.
I've never
Yeah.
played nothing past 3rd gen.
Really?
Yeah, I've never played 4 or up. I'm not knocking them. I'm just saying I just haven't.
Platinum is really good, and then Black and White are pretty good, and Black and White 2 is pretty good.
Well, you got to take out a loan to play them now. Dude,
Well,
like,
I
Emerald's
bought
like
them
$200.
unreleased and still have them, so yeah, I never had that problem.
My save file on Crystal's getting gnarly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I had to think about it for a second.
Getting a
I
lot of cool Pokemon.
I think the only crystal version I ever played got corrupted like halfway through.
That's
So
devastating.
I never finished Crystal technically.
Crystal's
And
cool.
you're just like, I don't want to play this.
Well, I've played Gen 2 so many times because I love Heart Gold, Soul Silver.
Yeah, those are good.
Those are
Where
so
they can
good.
follow you.
Yeah,
I've
I
heard
love
good
that.
things about it. I haven't
Yeah,
played
it's
it.
so good. If you ever get a DS, you gotta get it.
It's good. And you can like rematch the gym leaders and stuff.
Yeah.
It's actually probably the best.
It's
Yeah.
probably the game that has like the most stuff you can do after you beat the normal game.
Yeah.
It's tight.
And Red is actually like really hard if you don't cheat. You know, if you
Yeah.
don't get
You gotta
extra
basically
replays.
be maxed out and then
Yeah,
it's still hard.
yeah. The health goes down so slow sometimes.
Yeah, that was the worst part of Gen 4.
Fighting Snorlax.
You're just like, fuck. And then it's like it does slightly more than half. You're like, oh, I got a crit. And you're there for another 2 minutes.
a critical hit.
That's like 3 minutes. So.
Oh man.
Well, what's next, Gare?
Well, I'm looking at the questions here, and you know, I never pay attention to when you're playing because I'm just like, maybe if I don't stand next to Cronin at all, they won't put me in the same pool as Cronin. You know?
What do you mean? You make the pool. Like, what are you talking about? It's like it's your house.
No, I'm talking about whenever we're at the weeklies or anything
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
So, like, what's your craziest set? Do you have like a personal victory, or did you just get your ass beat by everybody besides me?
The craziest set.
I remember there was one homie house where D-Mac took a set on you, and then you
Yeah.
6-0'd him and
Yeah, I forgot about. Yeah, I did. I did do that. Shout out to Dave, bro.
Just shout out to Dave.
I fuck with Dave. I remember,
Dave's
but there
tight.
was one. It was one I lost to. I lost to Rod and Grant, but I reset the bracket. So he entered the tournament as God Ness. So he got to Grant as Ness, and then I beat him, and then he switched to Falco. And I'm like,
What?
you fucking cheater.
Well, you beat the God Ness, right?
Yeah, but that was still his tag in the bracket. So it showed God Ness won the tournament. I'm like, that's not right.
That's not right.
It's fraudulent from Fraudney.
I also remember Rodney timed me out with Ness back at the old homie
I
house.
do remember that.
I have it on video somewhere. And
That's
some of my...
What stage?
I'm pretty sure it's Battlefield.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Yeah, he was just like
That's
floating up at the
crazy.
top doing the...
That's something he would do. But
Yeah.
Or I beat Dylan one time when he picked Yoshi.
Okay.
Yeah, he was trying to flex.
Didn't work?
Shout out to Dylan. I like Dylan. Dylan's a nice guy.
I do fuck with Dylan.
Dylan,
I fuck with everybody, essentially.
Dylan also was there at that 64 tournament at Bar 145 we went to.
Yeah, that was before I was 21. I couldn't even enter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that was
probably would have
fun.
won too. Nah, probably not. Didn't you win like a Mario Kart tournament and some dude got really pissed off?
Yeah.
He was upset, but he calmed down after I got a solid shot. Yeah.
Yeah. I got second place at every one of those Smash 4 bar tournaments.
Who'd you lose to?
You won one time.
Wait, you
No.
won a Smash 4
I
tournament?
beat... Yeah, he won.
There's
At the
no
bar.
way.
At the
yeah,
bar.
Bar 145, they were single eliminations. Even like
Yeah.
Corbin and Grayson came and shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about
And-
Core with like 7 R's.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about him.
And then Dennis was there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And like that's how I kind of got to know those guys, and they're like, "You should just play Melee instead." And I was like,
Yeah.
Maybe I'll think about it. And then, anyways, yeah. Then Dylan Fortmeyer,
Oh,
Yeah.
he came to one of them, and like I beat Lil Ray.
Yeah.
And then we were in Grands, me and Dylan, and like I almost like two-stocked him.
Yeah, and then he came back.
Don't
yeah.
tell me Dylan won a
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
Smash 4.
Yeah,
Two-stocked him, and then
yeah.
like I was
Oh,
playing Corin,
no.
and the thing
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
stabs into the ground.
Yeah.
Forgot you
And
played
I did it like off the edge, and I went sideways, and then he just like went off and like hit me, and I went through. Man,
He actually
I was drunk as shit too.
He was
I
actually
remember
at my house a couple days ago.
that. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
haven't seen him forever.
He's tight. Yeah.
He's always your guys' friend more than
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah. Yeah, he came and visited me in the hospital a few times when I got hit by that drunk maniac. Yeah.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
In December, motherfucker.
No, it was in January.
No.
Well, the crash was technically in December. It was the day before New Year's.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I was out of it for a couple of days, and then I came back, and that's when I hit you up.
Gotcha.
I was like, I had no idea.
We gotta get a hold of Garrett.
Yeah, that was my first thought because like I was loopy and confused, and I didn't know what was going on. So I'm like, okay, I need to hit up Garrett and see what's going on, and I couldn't find my phone because it was still in the car, and then my dad went and got it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Bro. You're like, I gotta get on the podcast to tell the story.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah, and then I would walk on a walker, and then he would make fun of me for walking on the walker.
Wow,
yeah.
true.
Yeah. He made fun
to
of
his
me.
place like a few months ago with my girlfriend. I was like, I'm finally gonna beat him at this fucking dance game,
Yeah,
and I still lost.
yeah. It hurt really bad.
Yeah.
Like I can play it, but it hurts a lot, and it's not worth it. So I just have to look at it. Yeah.
So, since you are still losing to your older brother, you know, and every game that you play, what's your goals moving forward with Melee, you know?
My goal is to never play the game.
Never again? Okay, sounds great.
I'm trying to get slippy
I appreciate
at some
that.
point.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to get slippy at some point. Like, my laptop can barely work like Excel and RuneScape at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Like, I just have really no way to practice. Because I'll go to Matt's house. Like, I used to go to Matt's house like every Saturday.
Yeah.
But then I'd show up and we'd play like PM doubles.
Oh,
And I'm
man,
like, what
I
the
hate
fuck
that.
are we doing?
I don't allow that shit, bro. I'm like, if I'm here, we ain't looking at that.
I love PM. I actually love PM.
I still like Smash 4. It makes me a maniac, but
Smash 4.
I'll play anything, but I'm not really good at any of them, honestly.
Smash Ultimate's cool. I just don't know how to play
Ultimate's
it.
tons of fun too.
I like Squad Strike and Ultimate, and that's about it. We
Yeah,
get, like 3 to 5
yeah, that's cool.
characters.
Yeah.
Thought about doing that at a homie house for a bit, but the next homie house, we're doing random 3v3s instead of low tier.
Wait, 3 people on a team, or you get 3 characters?
You get 3 characters. Well, each game, both
random.
people go random. So, and then it's a best of 3.
Okay, yeah. That'd be dope.
That would be fun.
I wonder how should we do it for like Chic Zelda though? Should it be like
The way you typically do it is like you do random again, and if it like you basically do like a line in the screen, and if it's on the left side,
okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Or you just flip it.
Or like or Game & Watch or some shit.
Yeah.
When is the next homie house playing?
Yeah. When is the next homie?
Next homie house is gonna be October 26th. It's gonna be homie house Halloween.
Wear a costume.
I'll be gone.
Good, even better.
Yeah.
No,
now I really
have no
want to go.
I have no clue.
I'd rather you not be there.
You say that literally all the time.
Yeah, like, I can't make it, dude.
You can't be there, won't be there. Then you fucking walk in, not to add you to the
It's like,
bracket.
fuck!
I think it was like the last homie house you came to, I was like literally about to start bracket, and I checked my phone, and it's like you at the doorbell. I was like, God damn it!
Yeah. That's always the worst. The whole house just sighs. When
I walked in, there's like a collective like gasp.
Yeah.
So one thing I was gonna say is like we talk so much about Cronin because he's got such a presence. We'll be at the weekly. We'll be in a big venue. Doesn't matter. Cronin walks through the door. Everybody's like,
People like, God damn.
I don't know what it is. It's just Luigi made out.
Yeah, I think that's why people got so hot. Anytime I beat him, like, this fucking character.
You have to listen to the
Yeah, that's why I kind of stopped playing him. Like, I played Rod, like, just over and over and over again one night, and then I left, and, like, that's all I could hear in my head on the drive home. Like, you get, like, a song stuck in your head, and I'm like, I can't fucking play this character.
I know all about that, yeah.
Remember
That
when we
was
would
good.
play Soul Calibur and you would piss off my dad because he was like in the other room working on something important, and you would use that character Yoshimitsu.
I would
Yeah.
make him do this really annoying move where he would just make this like he would
Yeah,
just make
like,
the same
nope,
noise
nope.
over and over again.
And then my dad was like, turn that shit off, and then he'd keep doing it, and then he'd be like, oh, I'm warning you. His face was all red. He was angry and shit. And then it got to the point where he's like, Jake, if I have to come in there, I will crush everything in that room. And then he's like, everything in here is yours.
Yeah, he did not like that.
Yeah, dude, he came in stomping all mad and
I
shit.
was like a piece of shit 14.
And like I was laughing at him too, and he was getting pissed. Like, yeah, he was. That day, he was an angry man.
That's another thing you should do. Soul Calibur Cyber.
Bro, I used to play the first Soul Calibur for the Dreamcast.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
And then I
Good
played
arcade port.
Tekken Tag Tournament for the PS2, and I used to use Yoshimitsu because he had this like broken ass one hit KO move almost.
Yeah,
it was good times.
I like how he can like puke on people.
Yeah,
he's a weird.
And it's weird that he was like in a different game. I was like, whoa, I have both.
Like
of these
he
games.
has a sword, but he still like punches.
Yeah, that is kind of weird. He's got a little flag on his back.
I think Mortal Kombat is fun just because it's so graphic.
I like the original one.
I was going to say, I played the original one when I was like really little with like older cousins, so I just got shit on, you know. But.
There's a hack that I have. It's for 32X on Sega, but it's like a hack of Mortal Kombat 3, but it has like all the characters from all of the games up to that point. It's dope.
Interesting.
I'm not good at it, but it's tight.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat's a weird game. It's hard to be good at Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I'm not good at any of the games where you only have like one person, but if you have like the 3 people or like the 2 teams, you know, like you switch out. Maybe that's why I like Ice Climbers. You know, I literally never thought about it, but
Kush Climbers.
Always played those kind of games. Or like I'd play Power Stone for the Dreamcast. That shit was so good, but you still had like 4 people on the screen.
I like Power Stone. Yeah,
that was really fun.
You ever play Custom Robo?
The
GameCube?
I don't think so.
I was gonna
Wait.
There was one night I went to Matt's house, and instead of playing Melee, he's like, "Yo, we're playing Custom Robo." I'm like, "God damn!"
Is that like the Gundam fighter looking guys?
Basically.
Yeah, okay. I
so
know
it was me and Matt's brother against Matt and Rodney, and we're like, "Let's do a first to 20."
Oh my!
And we won 20-19.
What?
Well, okay. Rod had killed me. And it was just Matt's brother against Rod and Matt. And Matt's like, I wonder if I can kill myself in this game. And then he plays like a bomb and he kills himself. And then, and then Rodney lost. And so I was like, yes.
That's one for
Get
the books. Get fucked, yeah.
And they can try again at the next homie house.
Like the 18th
the list
side
and
event that we have. Yeah.
The signups are going to be crazy.
We won't even have time to play Melee. Like, we're halfway through the side event.
It's like a weekend event. They can crash here, dude.
People spending the night.
I
thought about doing something like that where my parents have a lake house up in Michigan where I would just have like a tournament and then like a sleepover.
Dude, I want to do that, bro.
It would have to be like an invitational though, you know.
Yeah, like the general public showing up to your parents, like stealing shit.
Maybe I'll invite,
shit.
top 10 in Fort Wayne, you know, something that Cronin has never been.
Hey, like my girlfriend was like, yo, Gare keeps bragging and he's higher than you on the PR.
I always have been.
On the fucking PR.
That's because I actually get W's. I mean,
I didn't even. I don't even like go to the weekly.
Yeah, I haven't since my daughter's been born, obviously. But,
yeah, congratulations.
I just think this is all excuses, but.
Support your locals. Always go to them. You know, do the opposite as Cronin here.
Yeah, I showed up to the last weekly, went 0-3, and then taught Toast maths. I didn't know.
Go to the weekly. You know, teach the little kids their math. You know,
exactly.
Gotta help them out some way. And then they fucking turn around and force talk you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I tried to con Toast into a Bowser. So we did a Bowser dinner. I went up 2-0, and then he's like, I'm not doing this anymore.
I actually did it was DK versus Bowser against Toast like a month or so ago, and he beat me.
Wow.
He's really good, yeah.
Toast is
I was definitely tilted off it. Like I felt like I went out and I was ripping my pen, and then he walked out and I shared it with him. So
allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
That vape pen, you know, the nicotine.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Where you can sign a check.
No, it was a Kush pen. It was a
yeah.
Kush
No,
pen.
I shared my pen so we could both autograph the banner.
They shared a pen when they were doing more practice problems.
Yeah. Algebra. Yeah. Yeah, makes sense.
Jeez.
So if you could only have one console and you were on a deserted island and it worked, and you had full catalog games, what console?
I would go with Christian, man. I would just bring him books. I would just read.
A book.
Yeah, I'd just bring a book.
Alright.
I wouldn't bring any. I actually don't even really like video games like that.
You know what? I believe it. You know, playing Luigi, that's just saying that, you know, I'm not having fun. I hate it here.
No, I'd bring the Wii.
A Wii?
The Wii, because you get GameCube and Wii and Virtual Console.
Good point.
Specifically my Wii that I own. Wii Sports, dude, I still play that shit.
I love Wii Sports. Literally, when I had my Wii, I had that and like Pokemon Battle Revolution. That was like it.
That one was good. Not as good as Stadium.
That game pissed me off for the longest time. There's like one battle
With the wheel?
Yeah, and you have you
The
put your
computer always got the better
Yeah, always got like all my Pokemon with, and then I finally beat it, right?
You get like a Metapod or
finally
something.
beat it, and it was like that was the last thing that I had to do on that like first map or whatever.
Yeah.
And then it was like, do you want to save something, blah blah blah, and I accidentally hit like no. And then I went back and it wasn't beat. And I just I literally never played it again. I was so pissed. It took so long.
Fuck that.
It's like hit no like on Mario Party when you want the star.
Yeah.
It's like fuck.
Yeah, I was not a very good gamer. I didn't read anything. I was just like, oh, I'm so happy to be done.
Yo, when's the Mario Party side time?
Mario Kart? Which one's the best? I have no idea.
I like 2.
I like 2 and 3 on 64. I think like 4 and 5 on GameCube are fun. That's just my opinion.
Okay, there's like 4, 5, and 6 and 7 on GameCube, isn't there?
I think so, but like I like Mario Party. I get so fucking mad, bro. I
get so pissed too. Last time I played it, I lost to my like 5-year-old niece.
Yeah,
and I was like, I'm never playing this shit again, bro.
And then you hit her.
Whoa.
It was.
No, you got to put on the bonus stars at the end.
No, that's how I lost. She got like 10 of them.
Yeah.
Wait, no, it's like, did you win the most mini games? You're losing to your niece.
No, I won like most of the mini games, and then like, okay, so it was her brother was there too. He's like 10.
That's the type of shit where I take the cord for the controller and I strangle it, fuck it, bro. Like it just Mario Party just makes me upset. I don't know why, but it just does.
Bro,
like
Mario
I get more tilted at Mario Party than I do at Smash.
Bro, but it's like random enough where if you lose, it's like, all right, well, whatever.
Yeah.
That's why it pisses me off so much.
If it's random, then why don't I ever win?
Yeah. It's rigged. It's a rigged game.
But you can. What bonus stars would you even get other than
like the random shit, like who landed on the most like question mark spaces or
who hit the most dice?
Yeah.
Oh,
like
you got like you're like winning and then
just
like
random
6
shit.
stars.
Yeah, it was just crazy.
Yeah. And
then like everybody, like I was playing with my wife and then both my niece and nephew, and they're all stealing stars from me, bro. I was like, this is torture, bro.
That's fun. You ever like someone gets a star and like the star respawns and it's like on where they're at?
Yeah.
And they can't get it.
I've never seen that. No.
Or like right behind them.
It's just that when they were getting those bonus stars, I was like, all right, we're going to play Smash Bros. Melee. You guys ever heard of it?
And they still win?
Yeah.
I'll my 5-year-old niece. She's really good at the Ice Climbers match.
I'll wobble their ass, bro. I'll make them learn.
Wobble. A 5-year-old little girl.
Show them a bad time.
They're like, would you wobble a 5-year-old? It's like, yes.
But all right, Garrett, what's your favorite stage?
My favorite stage? Probably Yoshi's. It makes everything go way quicker. I can kill from center stage at like 60% sometimes.
I thought icing's like empty.
Yeah, but I'm really bad at it because nobody lets me practice it.
I won.
But no, I've been working on FD, but I don't know. I feel like I like to play kind of creatively, and when I'm on FD, I just
you can't
kind of have to do the same thing over and over again, or I'll get fucking just blowed up.
Just killed.
Yeah, so many like I could play any character and play against the Ice Climber, and I will probably kill their Nana like every time with like any character. Like super easily.
Do you ever play the Ditto?
I love the Ditto, but no ice climber wants to play it.
The Ditto, yeah.
That sounds like it'd be awful.
It's like playing doubles, but by yourself. It's fun.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I'm always, like, a lot of the time when I'm playing Melee, like, half of it I spend, like, thinking about Nana and, like, where she's at, what she's doing, and, like, trying to save her and stuff. So, like, when I play in doubles, and I got Nana and a teammate, I'm just like, oh, fuck.
You ever do doubles with, like, both of you are
Ice
ices,
climbers?
and then you go to FOD?
Yeah, we used to do that at the IPFW weekly. We'd do that to all the TVs until they just turned off.
Yeah.
Good times.
What's the Icy Samus matchup like,
Oh
John?
my gosh.
Fuck, he's not here.
Yeah.
Well, we can ask him, you know. He's just sitting right over there.
He's laying down.
Samus beats Ice Climbers 100-0 every time. Yeah, that's about right.
I was looking forward to talking shit to John, dude. John can't beat me, dude. I'm
That's why he
undefeated.
didn't show up.
Yeah, he's scared.
Yeah.
No, I'm playing. John may have beat me. I don't really remember.
I think you beat him at that last, or the first homie house at this house.
His Samus is actually pretty.
Yeah,
good.
you
I know
It's actually
I
You
really
beat him with
good.
Marth.
Yeah, you're right.
You got like third or something.
Fourth or something.
You-
Like, I put
you-
him right outside the money.
Yeah, you got fourth, and then he got fifth or something like that. Yeah, I remember that. His top three is always Jafar and Voorhees, Rodney.
I'd get better if we stopped playing custom Robo every time I go. To
Yeah, see, they're trying to stop you.
yeah, like I show up, they're like, fuck. You can't let them get good.
You should be like, no, guys, I'm here to grind.
They, dude, I remember one time it threw me off. I asked Rod for like genuine advice, and he actually gave it to me.
What?
I was like, he beat my
Hold
ass.
down
I'm
at the
like,
ledge.
Rod, what do I do? He's like, really? And then he like gave me this explanation. I'm like, holy shit. And then he wanted to go to the windmills and hold my hand. And I'm like, this got fucking crazy.
We gotta wait for the stadium transformation first. And...
You ever been to the windmills?
No.
Alright.
Or is it in Ohio?
Yeah. Matt was just like, let's go to the windmill. It's just like a windmill in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I remember whenever I drive to Riptide, we pass them. I'm pretty sure, yeah. They're just in the middle
Crazy
of the fucking
shit, yeah.
field, just a bunch of them.
It's like a daunt. Like you look up and it's
Yeah.
like, if this falls over, I'm dead and there's nothing I can do about it.
You're like from far away, you're like, oh, those are pretty big. And then the closer you get, you're like, oh my god.
They're
They're
just,
bigger than any building.
yeah, like you feel like it's about to fall. Like Rod will stand like off axis of the fucking spinny pie as if that's going to do anything.
The last time I asked Rodney for advice at the weekly, he tried to take me into the bathroom, and I declined.
Holy
and just
shit,
went
this is a
outside.
And he's just like, what you need to do is you need to grow some.
Yeah.
No, because typically you'll ask him, he'll be like, ma, and then he'll leave.
You know, I don't think I've ever really asked him much about Melee, to be honest. I just like, I don't know. I can kind of figure out like what I'm doing wrong for the most part.
You know he went to Gare?
Yeah.
That blew my mind when I found that.
Mm-hmm. He's way younger than me, though.
He was one grade below me.
Yeah. I think I left in 2009, so I doubt you were even there.
In 09, no, I was in 8th grade.
Yeah. I was supposed to graduate 2010, but then I got held back.
Oh, wait, you were one, because what were you, 11?
Yeah. And
Because
then,
I was 14.
and then when I got held back, then I was in your grade.
Yeah.
And I was friends with Isaac and Brandon,
Yeah.
and then they were friends with you,
Yeah.
and that's how I met you.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah. But I was mainly like Isaac's friend, and Isaac got held back too, so we're
Yeah.
like...
Crazy shit. Also on Landscape.
Yeah, no, me and Isaac, we spent that whole summer like killing rock crabs and talking shit.
I remember Rock.
Yeah.
We were talking on
remember-
MySpace and we were like arguing with each other at first.
Dude, that's...
And then we met up on RuneScape to argue even more, and then we became friends.
That's time.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember Rock Crabs is where I experienced like my first internet toxicity.
Yeah.
Like, I go to Rock Crabs and I bring my fucking cannon.
Yeah. And
It's
Yeah.
back when I had a cannon and everyone would be like, leave.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
I remember I would bring like my pure account, and then I'd bring a cannon, and then on my main account I'd have a cannon, and I'd be like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude,
That was the first. Yeah, I used to bring a Canon then.
That was the first BM on the internet.
Yeah.
just like, get out of here.
That was the first time I ever got a death threat.
Leave.
Yeah. Yeah. People telling me they were gonna bomb my house and shit. I'm like, you don't even know where I live.
I never got that. I just got called a noob.
Love RuneScape,
Me
especially
too.
old RuneScape.
Do you play
That's
RS2
really-
at all?
I stopped playing RuneScape before it became EOC RS3 in like 2010-ish. I like got on to just bank stand and talk shit, you know,
Yeah.
and that was about all I did for a while.
Brandon plays RuneScape 3. now.
What?
Yeah,
Oh no,
he hasn't leveled his old school account in like over a year.
that's crazy.
Yeah, he plays RuneScape 3. He's almost maxed.
How many skills are there now?
There's like 6 or 7 more than what old school has.
That's kind of
Or
crazy.
so.
All right, well, thank you to our guest Cronin for being on the episode, and thank you for Lil Ray showing up. You know, taking John's spot since John's over there tired on the couch. You know,
It was past his bedtime.
yeah, passed out in his work shirt. You know, hat on. Make sure if you guys want to hear the episode where John actually talks to Cronin, subscribe to the Patreon, and we'll have a nice little 30-40 minute video on there for you. And then we'll also, when Lil Ray isn't here, we're gonna tell all of his deepest, darkest secrets. So
It's gonna be a big episode.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you, there's some fucked up shit in there, bro. I think the only one who probably knows that is Drake.
Oh.
Oh God.
Oh. Maybe we'll have to just have like a round table.
That's what I'm saying, bro. We got to do an episode with me and Drake, and we just have like a deep discussion about not just Smash, but just life, bro.
And Zens.
Yeah, that would go hard.
How much is the Patreon?
Well, we got if you just feel like being a homie, you can just donate $1, you know. But we got the $5, we got the $10, I think. So if you pay either the $5 or the $10, you'll get the bonus content, and then you'll also pay for the venue fee at the next 2 homie houses. And then if you get the $10 one, I'm going to be making some shirts, and you'll either get to choose a shirt. Well, I think we were literally just talking about this. We're going to either choose the shirt or a hat. I haven't completely decided on yet. But then we also have the podcasts are going to be released early on the Patreon. And then I also do a thing where if you subscribe, I'll draw you a picture of your main and sign it. I've done this once, but I still haven't given it to him. Shout out Max. You'll get it eventually. Yeah, Max was our Patreon for season 1, you know.
Yeah.
Shit. Shout out to Max.
And if you get the $10 tier, you get a kiss from Dave's wife.
If your name is Dave.
Yo, Dave is so cool.
I know, I love Dave. I fuck with Dave.
Dave is such a nice guy.
They say to only roast the ones you love, bro.
Well, you got him on Roast.
Why do you think I go after Dave and Drake so much, bro?
It's because you love them.
Well, you
I do.
just say Drake
I love them
has
both
a nicotine
dearly.
addiction. You call him Dave a cuck.
It's funny because like Drake is the most like established like just real one. You know what I'm saying? Highly successful.
I think you're doing some projecting, huh?
Yeah.
maybe a little bit. Maybe a little
You're
bit.
kind of
But
glazing Drake. He's all right.
no, but
Just all right.
here's what I'm saying. When we do the episode where it's me and Drake at the same time, bro, you will all find out the truth about this.
The truth.
The
Just
truth.
like nothing in this podcast.
Yeah, it's that will that's when everything comes out on that episode.
Speaking of coming out, you better come out to Afterburner in 2025 January.
Come out
You
to
better
Homie
come
House.
out to Fort Land, October 20th, which is John's birthday, right?
Oh wait, he's not here.
Today's actually John's birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can see him as
You're
players.
looking super old. I don't know. And then we got Homie House, technically the same week as Fort Land. So I'll see you all there.
Shout out Dave. Shout out t-masa.
And shout out Cronin. Thanks
Yeah.
for finally being on
Yeah,
the...
everybody's on notice. So for the next fucking homie house.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be the gauntlet.
Cronin's gonna be walking out with a wad of cash.
I will. I'll win every single one of those.
All right. Peace.
Shit, yeah.